What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Greyman Operations. I know you guys desperately want me to talk about this, and I do desperately want to talk about the Southwest Holsters Cobra, but guys, due diligence dictates that I spend a bit more time with this holster. I got it like last Thursday, and to be honest, I've got to put a bit more draw strokes through it. I've got to run it for a little bit more. I've got to EDC it. I've got to understand the mechanisms, so that when I bring you this review, I can do you guys and Southwest Holsters justice. I am super keen to bring you this review because there are things on this holster that are on this holster because of my direct input, and that's a big deal to me. I take those kind of things really, really seriously because yeah, I'm a gear reviewer, and to have a top holster brand in the country take your opinions and incorporate it in any way or form into one of the holsters, even though it may be small or it may be big, is a big deal to me. So as you see, I have two of these suckers. I will be reviewing it J-clip style. I will also be reviewing it with the Neomag alias. This holster has a lot of things going for it. The built-in wedge, the curve, the camming wedge at the back of the mag carrier. It's got a lot of things going for it. So to be fair, to be fair to everyone, I've got to ensure that when I do review this, I give it my full honest views that are tested thoroughly. So more than likely, this review will be coming up next week because I'm going to try to expedite it as much as I can, run as much as I can, and then give you guys my honest opinions on it. So this video is going to be sort of a Greyman Conversations video, sort of an answer question video. I got some mail to open, which is really cool. One thing I do want to point out is there's quite a difference in belt sizes when you're running the Cobra versus when you're running any other holster. If you have a look, this is my belt, right? And I usually witness mark it. You can see that two white marks because the Core Essentials belts, like, you don't know where it was the last time because they've got this rail system, this track system, right? So you get it to one day to your perfect size, and then the next day it's not how you want it, or you can't find that perfect spot. So I witness mark mine to ensure I can always find that perfect spot. This is where I run it on all other holsters. That's where I run it when I'm running the Cobra. So that's how much less real estate in your pants the Southwest Holsters Cobra takes up. So that should tell you a bit about comfort and a bit about EDC and carry ability. Guys, I do also just want to say, these packs, these MREs, everyone should have of these. I think they're very important, especially in South Africa. I actually did a video popping up in your screen if you're watching on YouTube where I eat what's in here. It's really not that bad. These are on special, so you can get it for like a lot cheaper than normal. So jump with that. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to check that out. It's well worth getting an MRE or two, especially the 24 and 72 hour packs, because I mean that sorts you out for quite a while, especially in South Africa where, you know, we have electrical issues and all that kind of thing. I do also have some mail from Nightcore that I'm going to open in this video, but first I want to answer a question. Okay, from Liam Finn. For your next Q&A or live with James, I was just wondering, there's a ton of misinformed people about carry ammunition standards. Would love for you to discuss your take on jacketed hollow point versus full metal jacket, if that's cool. 2, what's your take on gun owners in Africa and belonging to them to ensure you're protected in a legal sense? I'll answer the second one first. It can't hurt, right? The more legal protection and legal understanding you have, the better. I've done a few courses. I have a fairly decent knowledge. I've spoken to people. I've spoken to people and have friends who are currently in law enforcement, and they sort of directed my path. And I've been to seminars with legal experts who defend people who've used their firearm in the course of self-defense. So I know more or less what to do, and I highly recommend you that. I'd reach out to SA Tactical Institute. They're pretty knowledgeable and can point in the right direction. But it can't hurt to belong to Gun Owners Africa or any of those legal teams or legal resources to help you out if you were ever in need. I will also say, just before I answer the first question, a lot of people are always worried about post-engagement. I would say, if you are well prepared prior to engagement, if you're trained, if you know what you can do, if you know where you can, how fast you can go, if you know you can put a round where you want that round to go, if you know where that trigger is going to break, if you've drilled your drills under pressure and under stress, in the moment of when you're going to have to use your firearm, you are going to be so much better prepared to make the right decisions. If you are someone whose firearm sits in the safe all year and you go to the range 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 years, that's when you should worry. That's when you're going to make mistakes. That's when you're going to squeeze that round off without wanting that round to be squeezed off. That's where you're going to take a shot and you're going to miss, and you're going to potentially hit a bystander or shoot it through the window of your next door neighbor, that kind of thing. And so you can't always you can't control all circumstances. Okay, you have to do your best in that moment, but you can control how prepared you are for that moment. You can control your skill level at that moment. You can control how well you prepared for that moment. And that's something a lot of people should be focusing on. Sometimes life is going to throw you a curveball, but what you can do is ensure you got a good batting average, so you stand the best chance of hitting that curveball out the park. And then the first question about carry ammunition, if you can afford it, because I know it's expensive, jacketed hollow point rounds. Okay, it's legal to carry in South Africa. Most gun shops won't even sell you ammunition that's not legal to carry for your pistol. Just tell them, listen, I would like some carry ammunition. Don't even tell them what it is. Carry ammunition. They will present you 99% of the time with jacketed hollow point rounds. It's legal to carry. It's legal to use defensively, as far as I know. And I think I would know if it would change. But if you are unsure, consult your local gun shop. Those guys need to know what they are talking about. Otherwise, they can't sell at that ammunition. So, yeah, for me personally, jacketed hollow point rounds are the way to go. So I have a pretty good idea that I know what this is, because I actually asked for it on one of the very rare occasions where there's something that I actually asked for from a supplier. I really wanted this. Let's just get this out of here. Get rid of that. So this is the Nightcore NUP 30 utility pouch. Comes with some shoulder straps that I'm sure we will investigate in the future. The reason I wanted this, right, is I wanted to create a trauma kit out of it. I wanted this to be the base of a trauma kit, because these things are relatively inexpensive. They're relatively cool looking, and it's something that you can carry on your person, you can carry in your vehicle, that sort of thing, that isn't too showy and has multiple uses. So I wanted something that you could carry a trauma kit inside of, like the Urban Warrior Compact Ready Trauma Kit or pouch. It's on my website, by the way. They are very, very cool. You definitely should get yourself one of these. So I wanted something that you could either carry your trauma kit inside of, or use as a trauma kit carrying pouch. So I'm going to put together a trauma kit. Cool thing is, as well, I'm going to be doing a Patreon giveaway for a trauma kit, a full ITK with all of these things inside of it, as well as the bag itself, if I like it, but I'm kind of already liking the inside of it. So patrons, I want to firstly obviously thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you want to become a patron, it's the first link in the video description below if you're watching on YouTube, or the first comment on Facebook, Instagram. The next month's giveaway, so what are we in now? We are in July, so August, end of August giveaway is going to be a Hollow Sun Red Dot. And then sometime between then and now, or the next month, I'm going to do this review and then give one away. As well, I might do a giveaway of a few of these Cobras, but that's going to be dependent on whether my patrons are Glock carriers. And then also, patrons, a big thank you to all of you who commented on the Patreon exclusive video with myself and Michelle. There's going to be a lot more of that. We saw that you guys really enjoy that kind of thing. So there's going to be a lot more of myself and Michelle in our Patreon exclusive videos. So get on that if you want that extra content. Let's do the pocket dump and we can end off. I haven't done one of these for a while. So in my left pocket, we have my Cloud Defensive MCH. I'm carrying it with the normal Therum deep conceal pocket clip because SA Tactical Institute wanted me to send them some pictures of that. Belt is Core Essentials. Firearm is Glock 19 Aimpoint Acro TR1 trigger upgrade extended base plate from Rushby Industries. Holster is the Southwest Holsters Cobra. Like I said, more than likely that review is going to be on the channel next week, Sunday. Patrons will obviously see it first. And then knife is the Benchmade Griptilian with Snaggletooth pocket opening assist mechanism thing. I also got this from Nightcore, which is the EMR06 multi-purpose portable electronic multi-purpose repeller. Mosquito repeller. Now this is useful for me because I'm not one of those people who can operate with a mosquito in my room. I go into like hunter mode. If there's a mosquito in the room, sure, no one's sleeping. I literally will sit in the corner like a crouched tiger trying to catch that thing. So this is really cool because Michelle and I are going to go camping. We're going to be taking you guys with us. It's going to be a Patreon exclusive video. We will get to fiddle around and see how well this works. So big thanks to Jim over at Nightcore for always being willing to hook me up with the coolest Nightcore stuff. That is it, guys. I will see you next week for the much anticipated Southwest Holsters Cobra review. Have a good week. Be safe, train hard. Cheers. God bless.